Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you for joining me for another adventure in Eorzea, or I guess Taral right now, because we are about to go on to the next society quest in Mamook. So this is going to be for gatherers, so miners, botanists, and fishers, and cultivating hope. Mamool Ja fidgets anxiously. Claire, nice to see you. Do you have a moment? I don't know if we know this guy, but I'm guessing that we do. This may not come as a surprise, since you personally helped negotiate our import of foreign crops, but a researcher has recently arrived from Sharlayan. I have a mind to go and pay my respects, but... well, I know little about Sharlayans, and I'm worried I'll cause offense. Could you come along, if only for my peace of mind? My thanks. Her name is Agni, and she should be in the southern district of the city. Again, I'm not sure if we know this person. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. We've met so many people I can't keep track of them all. So, southern parts. So what this quest is all about is helping Mamook to thrive. As you know, there's very little crops that can actually grow in this forest because one, there's just no sunlight, and two, it's like the ether from the meteorites they either cause plants to grow wildly or not at all. It's just based on the ethereal composition. So we recently reached out to Sharlayan, who have some plants, some crops that they're going to test out. And we'll see if we can actually grow something here. Yeah, she doesn't look familiar. Hello there, may I be of assistance? And I'm Mamool Ja, former mercenary. Now I fashion whatever odds and ends need making. The Ucharch says you've come to oversee the growth of new crops here in Mamook, so we wanted to express our gratitude. That's very kind of you. My name is Angir, and it's my pleasure to be at your service. When I first heard my assignment, I was intrigued. A forest dominated by the ethereal influence of meteorites. Rest assured, we shall soon have an experimental granary up and running. New crops will flourish here. This I promise. Indeed, my chief concern at the moment is not one of potential, but one of manpower. Mamook is rather sparse in population, is it not? Yes, most of our able-bodied workers have left, either to become mercenaries or, for other reasons. I myself would be glad to help, but I doubt one extra body will count for much. You should use wyviers. Put to the right use, our wyviers can solve about any problem. I'm just guessing on the voice. Oh, it's him. Mamool Ja, how many years has it been? I thought you had moved to Tuliolo for good. When I heard change was in the air from Mamook, I had come to and see it for myself. Using wyverns sounds like an excellent idea. We could hitch them to plows, have them cart heavy equipment. All we need now is someone willing to gather extra materials we require. I know a few gatherers, but most are getting on in years. We'll have to find an adventurous soul if you need anything more than local mushrooms or the odd medicinal herb. Right, this is where we come in. I handle beasts, not ore and timber. You? You know, life would be so much easier if we didn't volunteer for literally everything we do. Yeah. Guess it keeps life interesting. Then it's settled. You'll be well compensated, I promise. I look forward to working with you, friend. Claire, Mamool Ja, you both have my thanks. Think nothing of it. I'll gather what wyvern handlers I can find and explain the situation. I'm sure they'll be happy to help as well. Claire, would you mind going with Mamool Ja? He's a good lad, but he gets ahead of himself sometimes. You've more than proven your talent for communication, so if he's struggling to make his point, lend him a hand, would you? In other words, make sure he doesn't screw up. Okay, I can do that. He's definitely got an interesting outfit. I'm not sure about how I feel about the pink. Normally I love pink, but on a Mamool Ja, I don't know, it just doesn't look right to me. Definitely colorful though, I'll give it that. As I've been saying, wyverns are the answer. But ours are specifically trained for combat. How do you reckon they'd help with farming? Oh, Claire, perfect timing. Tell them one wyvern's worth at least 10 men on the field, won't you? Okay, try convincing them on his behalf. What does he expect our wyverns to do exactly? Hoe with their horns? Yeah, more like pull heavy plows. That makes far more sense. If that's what you need done, we can do it. Believe me, we all want new crops here in Mamook. I'm happy to help. I just want to know how a wyvern trained for battle could be useful. To haul equipment. I see. A wyvern with the strength for combat should have no problems with that. Very well, the both of us will be over presently. My precious Ryvie only smashes things. I'd love to be of service, but if my darling can't smash something to bits, then I'm afraid we're at an impasse. How about smashing rocks? That sounds, well, smashing. Leave it to me and my wavery. We'll have the garden beds free of obstructions in a blink. That was incredible. You convinced them all to help just like that. Now there's one last person I think we need. His name is Kalija, and he's a Najul Jatika banana farmer. We can trust his expertise. I don't know where I'm going. You were part of the third promises between, weren't you? What brings you here now, and with Mamool Ja? We just met, actually. A researcher from afar is beginning work on a granary here, and we're both lending a hand. Was hoping you might help out as well, knowing as much as you do about farming in these forests. No? You think I lend aid to a traitor who abandoned his homeland for the comforts of Tuliolo? The look on your face. I'm kidding. Although it's in great part thanks to this woman here that such words can be said in jest. Much has changed for Mamook. If my best friend has finally come home, I'd be a fool to refuse his pleas. Joking aside, your words didn't ring hollow, Mamool Ja. To many I was a traitor to everything Mamook once stood for, a traitor to my friend for never writing. Broke my heart to leave, but I couldn't stand the zealotry of blessed siblings. Now that the old teachings have been left in the past, I want to do everything I can for Mamook's future. Thank you, Mamool Ja, for your forgiveness. I hope that you, Claire, and I can help find a new way forward. Alright, hopefully we have enough people to get started. Let's go and ask Angia if she needs anything else. Now I see that we're returning to the whole lovey-dovey, after-school program way of talking around here. Like, forgiveness, communication. Yeah. Thank you for your aid in recruiting the others. With a handful of wyvers, our worker shortage is now but a trifle. The handlers have their orders, but there's one thing I would yet ask of you. While fertile, the soil needs some additions to better accommodate the seeds and starters I brought with me. I think some charred bark should balance out the acidity nicely. Perhaps you could bring some of the Shaborte Cinderfield. I have obtained the proper permissions from Yak T'el to gather from the Otomoho horizon. As long as your work is done respectfully, we have nothing to fear. We'll begin setting up a base of operations in the meantime, so let me know once you've acquired what we need. Oh, these names. I so hate these names. I barely understand English. Do I really want to struggle with a made-up language? Whatever. So, the cinder fields, not too far. Okay, so these quests are going to be relatively short, I think. We just need 3. Try to remember, everything that happened, at the end of... What was it? Yeah, it was Endwalker. I couldn't remember the name for a second. Oh, so much has happened. Anyway, I was just trying to remember how those quests worked out. Welcome back. I trust you have what I asked for. Yep, we got plenty. Perfect, just what I had hoped. I'll have the YV's handlers mix our fertilizer into the soil that they till. Oh look, it already looks cleaner. Card secure. We're ready when you are. Just about. Yes, this should be ground finely enough to distribute evenly. Once we till the soil for beds, we can begin planting in earnest. Mamool Ja, can I count on your continued support? Me? But Mamool Ja is the one who grows things. And you have grown our hopes into a viable operation by recruiting the necessary allies. Charisma like yours is essential for this granary's success. Well, I mean, I was kind of the one who did all the talking there. But hey, sure, we'll give it all to him. Alright, I'll do what I can. On my pride as a Mamool Ja, for Mamook. Your assistance would be invaluable, Claire, if you can spare the time. After all these years, my homeland is about to realize true progress. I would love to have you with us as we build a brighter future for my people. Yeah, when you put it that way, can't really say no. I know I'm asking a lot of you. I'm truly grateful. It's heartening to have you with us. Sorry for the wait. The libraries are ready. Thanks, Mamool Ja. Let's get started. Aww, little sprouts. That takes me back. I can't wait to see what rewards we get here. This granary will give Mamook another chance. I can just feel it. I can feel it too. Let's show the world what these lands can grow. Together, by our own hands. From hopes yet to fully blossom, Mamook has established a granary. Help the Mamool Ja come to love the land that supports them by aiding the farmers of Gok Goma. Okay, society quests unlocked. Our reputation's up to friendly. Okay, we can accept more. Purchase wares. Alright. I highly doubt there's going to be anything interesting in the wares just yet. Just a thought, but we can double check. Okay, so yeah, like I thought, not really much right now. We can purchase all kinds of gathering tools and supplies if you need it. Got the mender. Yeah, we're good. Okay, cultivating data. Needs help assembling ingredients for an experiment. We recently received a request from Angry for samples of the vegetation here. Apparently she's keen to know what effect they have, if any, on our crops. Plants with a unique etheric signature such as those in Cenote Jaunja would likely make for the best candidates. Sampling of the foliage there would almost certainly be a boon to our work. Might you be willing to go and collect some? Okay, toil for the soil. Concerned about the granary's soil. Thought we just fixed that problem. Given the lack of direct sunlight here in the Jatika heartland, the cooler temperatures of the soil continue to be a point of concern. Thankfully for us, Agnia has arrived at a solution. Fermented fertilizer. Apparently it invigorates the soil, generating heat as the compost decomposes. For your part, I need you to find some sodding tree bark around Cenote Niozote. The excess water makes it easier to ferment. When you finish, take anything you find to Mamool Ja. Okay, stems the brakes. Say, Claire, if you plan to be out and about, I don't suppose you could procure us some non-jewel stems from the Golmajok Grove. In case you're wondering about the sudden demand, Agnia requires a few specimens for testing. Seems she plans to repurpose them. In any event, we'll have plenty of time to discuss her experiments further when you return. Once you arrive at the grove, tell Mamool Ja I sent you. She'll supply you with the stems we need. Alright, so those are the 3 quests for today. I think it's over here. At least one of them. Is it up here? Oh, it's down. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, I see. Yeah, this is a unspoiled, mature tree. Oh well. We'll go ahead and grab some. I can go ahead and just sell those for tomestones later. Grab a few. Yeah, I don't think this is one of those things where you have to be like an expert gatherer to be able to complete these tasks. You have to be like you can be as low as possible. Like maybe I wouldn't say as far as like, you know, just starting out with gathering, but yeah, these are pretty easy. You just go to those spots, gather up a few. You don't really have to do anything else. But this does give out pretty decent experience points for gatherers. So we're at the Banana Grove. So we just gotta grab one of these. Here, on behalf of Mamool Ja, yes, the stems are ready and waiting. Feel free to take as many as you need. Does my heart good to know they won't be going to waste. Send the folks at the granary my best regards. Alright. Yeah, I mean, these guys have been basically living off nothing but bananas their whole lives, so you can't really blame them for being sick of them. At least that's kind of what I'm picking up on. Alright, so that's one down. Yeah, so it doesn't take long to do these quests, like 15 minutes tops, if even that much. Yeah, that's assuming you're not doing any other, like, you know, unlocking quests. Right, so foliage, we need 3 of those. Yeah, might as well take some extra ones, because we're gonna get this quest again, so might as well make it easy. Alright, so, and the last one is is a little bit up. Okay. It's more to the east. Those bird things look really cool. Okay, here we are. Let's turn them in. Arrive with those fertilizer supplies, have you? Well, let's have them. Wonderful. I'll get to mixing the fertilizer right away. That's all you're gonna say to us, buddy? Yeah, look at this. It's actually kind of adorable. So I guess we're going to see the progress of, how everything's growing. Because things will grow fast. Like, they stated that very clearly. That things, like, if they have the right ethereal composition, they grow really fast in this place. So were you able to find anything promising? Why do you doubt me? I was a fine specimen. Agneer will be thrilled. Someday soon we hope to fully understand the power of the meteorites that invigorates the trees of living light, and this research is a most important first step. Imagine the possibilities. We'll be able to choose varieties of crops better suited to the land, or perhaps even create altogether new ones. I can hardly wait to see how our work bears fruit. In more ways than one. I'm sure that pun was intended. Toil for the soil. Finish handing off the supplies, I see. Mamool Ja must have been thrilled. And relieved, I'm sure. The right soil temperature is absolutely crucial during the budding stage. With this fertilizer, the fields are certain to thrive, so I hope you'll help keep us stocked with supplies. Well, for the foreseeable future right now, anyway. Welcome back. How fares your trip to the grove? Much obliged, Claire. These are excellent samples, and sufficiently feverish as well. Nonjewel's stems are found where the fruit meets the leaves, you see. To the undisciplined eye, one might mistake them for a part of the tree trunk. While they are perfectly edible, we tend to dispose of them after the harvest. Angier, however, believes their naturally occurring fibers could be utilized to craft string and cloth, and with these samples at her disposal, she'll be able to put those theories to the proof. If we require any more of them in the future, I'll be sure to keep you informed. Alright, so I guess that should be it for right now. Yep, it certainly looks like it. We got a ways to go until we can bring Mamook to thriving status, but I think we're up for it. So that's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.